on the spot.
We're back. This is still Thursday Night Chat, another live episode with Dr. Nick Elman, co-director of the Buglasan Festival of Festivals. Dr. Nick,
Yes,
the presence of medical teams is evident during the Buglasan, I suppose.
Yeah, in various places that we had, we really saw to it that there would be medical teams, ambulance was ready, we have even fire trucks, standby. Only standby sila for emergency. And the incident command system of the Negros Oriental Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Council was really evident there. Pagkapalong gani atong sa Sabado sa October 24 dito sa Boulevard, kita dayon nimo nga ni rescue dayon ang mga tao, connect na dayon og sa tao kon I called up the governor immediately called up Norico. Ingon na ba nga response ba? Immediate response to any emergency that would occur. So wala siya, I didn't see any problem with our preparation in terms of our preparedness to respond to any emergency because we really did planning. A week before that, there was a 2-day conference of the Disaster Risk and Reduction Council, and to be able to to put in place the different incident commanders, and just to respond to any man-made calamity or natural calamities. We were there. They were they were fielded. And these were volunteers, in fact. And NORAD was there. Wherever NORAD was also there. REACT was also there. And they were there to offer their services. So I did not see any problem.
And I think the team that you are working with, Dr. Nick, is proactive. You are not reactive. So before an incident occurs, you already have your plans laid out ahead of time.
Yeah, that's why katong akong gina-mention earlier nga naay nagsinumbagay ra mga 40 edad, ana murag pete ko ano gyud nila ba kanang sinumbagay, they were immediately apprehended. Because of the presence of the visibility of policemen, tourist police, and the incident command system was really in place. So I para nako sa kadagan nga tawo na atong giprepara nato tanan kay kanang magaplano tag mangyud ani nga mga dagko ng event. We really see to it nga appeal na siya tanan sa planning.
And you're talking about the entire province of Negros Oriental,
That's right,
no?
Yes.
Not just one venue, but several venues. As a matter of fact, not just a few thousands of visitors, but tens of thousands of visitors coming from all over, not only in Negros Oriental, in fact. No?
It's really a function of management, planning, organizing, staffing. These are to me would belong to the idealism type of the idealism principles, but the real McCoy is when you implement, and that's in the execution, the leading, directing, as well as controlling mechanism of the entire management process would really come in, and then would see to it that as planned, everything is done as planned, and if there are variations in the plans, then we immediately troubleshoot to see to it that we do not sacrifice the successful operation of the program. So that was what we really did, and so we really had a lot of trainings to prepare the Buglasan Festival of Festivals.
And this is parang a dry run also, Dr. Nick, right? Because the province is also going to sponsor the so-called Pasko sa Kapitolyo.
Yeah, talking of Pasko sa Kapitolyo, Dr. Cecil, we are already set for that. Even if we were planning for the Buglasan Festival of Festivals as early as August. I was already appointed by the governor to act also as his co-director for the Pasko sa Kapitolyo, and I have already met all the division superintendents of the province of Negros Oriental, and they sent the representatives, and everything is already planned and set for Pasko sa Kapitolyo. We will start with on December 13, and this is the Sayawit and parole competition, which will now be handled entirely by the DepEd. So magamit talaga nato ang DepEd, and we really are happy that ang DepEd has become a very good development partner of the provincial government under the leadership of Governor Roel Ragay Digamo. Anything mo patawag si Governor Digamo, mo padala nila, musulat nila, they really respond positively. That's why I did not, as co-director, with the full support of the governor, wala ko'y problema kay bali po diyang, I think the full support of the people is with him. So wala ko'y problema. If you ever see the people there, people were working on it, I don't think they really work for me. I was just serving as moderator in all the trainings and the meetings and conferences, but I know na ay usaka ang bottom line diha is their full support to a person.
That's
so muna akong nakita nako. Nya makita mo po sa mga tao kay og walay full support, di ka kitag mga thousands of people converging and flocking whatever they want to see and whatever they want to go. Even katuganing na apoy kurambula, na apoy blindfolded, unsa ni competition dito sa isang place dito sa Freedom Park, puno tao.
The participation of the various LGUs also was very evident, Dr. Elman, right?
Yeah, well, except for some, but I'm sure they have reasons for not participating, and I always respect.
The showdown was also equally successful because of the participation of the various LGUs.
Yes. We had 9, and one of if not the highest in the past 5 years.
Oh, that's a good indication. No?
Yes.
That's very good. You know, one contest that actually struck me was the cleanest and greenest schools. Can you imagine? While the principals were actually explaining how it is and how it is now in their schools and how they were awarded because of how clean and green they are, I think it again warms our hearts because it was not in fact done just because they are going to participate in a contest, but it was done the whole year round.
It's a whole year round. That's and good. I'm like there are 2 schools awarded as yung Grand Slam. That means after 3 years din na sila ka-appeal to give chance to the other schools. Kaya naman in place naman sila. And so to give chances to the other schools, atong na Grand Slammer dili na sila mo appeal, but we still visit them. We still visit them to find out whether they are continuing sustain ba ang ilang development sa ilang place. Because if it is not sustainable, that means we failed. But then do na tayo continuing excellence. Continuing parang ace, parang mura siya o kanang
incentive nila, incentive.
Yeah, then we give them incentive like the governor gave them in a form of development project for the Grand Slammer. Wala na sila cash prize, and so why this is one way of showcasing schools. Along the highway, nga og na ato mga bisita, makakita sila how beautiful the campuses are, and this does not only include the greening and the greening of the campus, including the cleanliness, including the comfort rooms. So og na ay gusto mo abot mo adto dito sa ilang mga place, and you know what, daghan na kayo mga schools nga mag-alay maglakbay aral niining mga schools nga known to be top-notch in terms of the cleanliness and greenness of school. So muna atong i-develop sa Buglasan po.
What school is having the Grand Slam win?
And for the elementary level division is the Ambrosio Ramirez Elementary School. This is in Barangay Alangilan of Santa Catalina. And the high school division is also the Napigkit High School in Manalungon, Santa Catalina.
Okay.
And in fact, the grand winner also comes from Santa Catalina.
Okay.
So, duha na to yung Grand Slammers, there's another one coming up.
Okay.
So, nasa leadership sa mayor, kay kinahanglan pa full support from the mayor, and ang kanabangong Santa Catalina is known to be united, ang ilang united sila ni Mayor Electona o ang Vice Mayor si Vice Mayor Ruben. Yeah. And danan po ang mga barangay, taman ang councilors are really united to really work behind the progress of Santa Catalina. So muna ako nakita sa Santa Catalina as of the moment. I mean, they may disagree, but then it's really true that in disagreement you could reach a certain agreement just for the welfare of your municipality or community. So ako nang nakita kay you can just imagine the next the one who got the highest rank is also in Santa Catalina.
Talking about Grand Slam, in the Buglasan Showdown, Yag Festival got the championship trophy, right?
Yes, but this is now kay kuha naman siya, the comebacking
Yes.
of Yag Festival, because they used to win 3 times naman. Then they just came back last year. Now wala pa mubalik pod ang Pakol Festival. Kay na Grand Slammer pod ang Pakol Festival sa Santa Catalina. But hopefully next year mubalik sila. But I think there's a plan for them to come back next year. And then Yag would still have another year to really maintain its prestige of becoming number 1. But talking about Yag this year, it was so terrific. Very amazing presentation and really superb. And everybody was on standing ovation, including the Board of Judges. And I could not, di na ko kahol sa ako po ang emotion as I watched them perform. It was something that we were really trying our best to present to the viewing public the best of our best. Kay balo ka earlier na may ningon nga quantity ang activities, they might not be quality. So I said it should be quality even if it's quantity, because everyone performing there is trying their best, and we were only accepting participants who are winners or champions in the respective LGUs. So kami pod dili pod ta nga directorate makapugong ug muna ilang ipadala kay signed man na by the LGU chief, by the chief of the LGUs. But then the thing is, mano siyang ma-quality, to me, nahimo siya kaya pong quality because of the presence of the Board of Judges. What the LGUs were sending to us are the best, among the best in the respective localities. But then it's our Board of Judges coming from different places in the Philippines nga mo judge nila whether who is still the best among the best, who could be the champion among the best from the different LGUs.
But I would rather have quantity and at the same time quality as well, no? Rather than just have a handful and not too many would be able to enjoy all the activities. I think quantity is all right.
Yeah, but then since Buglasan's one of the objective of the Buglasan Festival of Festivals is to showcase their talents. Atong tagaan og chance ang mga bag-o nga mo ka-showcase sa ilang talents. Why? Because asa man sila unsa man nga area, place or venue nga maka-showcase sila, especially the beginners. Beginners man na sila tanan, manluspad pa na sila tanan sa una. So ang atong Buglasan Festival of Festivals, ang Search for Sidlakan Star nga founded by Governor Digamo when he became governor. These are avenues for these children and young people to really present showcase their talents and develop and enhance their level of confidence that they can use when they are old, when they are adult, and when they are able, when they are already working in the different fields of endeavor later on. So para nako muna as mentor like you, mo gunay atong main thrust is really to assist and find ways and means to develop young people.
And then we had winners coming from our province who competed in national and even competitions outside of Negros Oriental and who made it and who won.
Yes. Pilay mga teams nga nakaadto sa showtime. Because of the support of the provincial government. Ang atong like the ones that ang atong skip dance ni-compete sa Mascara, they brought in they were champion, and they were also in Cebu, they were also in Manila. Ang atong mga champions diri sa Buglasan chess became national champion. Makita ba yan nimo? So without Buglasan, unya dili nato sila i-present kay ganahan tanan quality. Walay mahitabo. Dili ta ka develop sa mga batanon. And then we become proud of these people. Why? Because they become the pride of Negros Oriental. So the governor pod mo support the bar, like the bartenders. They formed themselves into a Negros Oriental flair bartenders. Now they will go to Cebu to compete, and last year they were in Cebu to compete and they were champion. And so this is an example of kita nga naa dinhi na atong preparahon ning mga batanon, and para nga I think like President Malayang one time, President Malayang, these young people are using our grass and playing on the grass. You know what he said? Nick, I would rather see them, I would really want to see them playing on the grass rather than playing grass. So ang advocate pa nato ba? And so di na ako na malimtan. And I always quote President Malayang po anang mga inana, because I really heard it from the horse mouth nga ana ba is for all of us to really find ways nga ang mga batanon mahatagan gud og higayon nga ma-develop sila kay mo manay atong nga purpose sa kinabuhi nga kita we are already 5 na natas 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Unsa may atong legacy sa mga batanon nga they would also become pillars of tomorrow's greatness or builders of tomorrow's progress. So ingon ana Dr. Cecil, I thought Buglasan and Buglasan Festival of Festivals become an avenue for people's development.
Yeah, great. So all in all, in a scale of 1 to 10, and with 10 as the highest, Dr. Nick, and 1 as the lowest, well, of course, coming from you as the co-director, well, without any biases, how would you rate the celebration of Buglasan this year on a scale of 1 to 10? Objectively speaking.
Objectively, because that's my problem, Cecil. Every time I engage myself in this kind of thing, like our Founders Day celebration, I was running that Founders Day celebration for 12 years, and this one now is my 14th year. And then, ang akong gauge is, ako raman, ang gauge na ako nga, mo relapse ko kung dili successful. Although dagan ko mga tensions, matense ko, one time na hospital ko, nag-bleeding ko kay usay ka ng preparation ba nga so tough. And then I always pray to God when the tough gets going, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And mura na mo keep na ko og kuan kanang ma-revitalize na po ko, then ma-revive na po, then I move out naman. So akong gauge good is mayroon kang 1 to 10, I could be in the 9 or 9.5. Of course, 10 is perfect already, and we always work hard towards excellence because that's what we can only do. Perfectness, or if there's a term, perfectness, to be perfect, that's God's. Only God is perfect.
But I think the gauge here is when people would be enjoying themselves and would say that they truly got the most out of the Buglasan year after year. No? It's the people who should be the gauge.
I suppose. Kaya makita man ako, I mentioned earlier nga sa akong assessment, it will be 20 to 25,000, especially katong Friday and then Saturday, the last Friday and the last Saturday sa celebration. Makita nimo nga na pag-abot po dito sa, despite the fact nga kada tuig na yung atong fireworks festival, man po mabalaw ni mga tao. Yan, we sutuit nga sa una, musugod tag alas 10, alas 11. I really sutuit nga musugod tag mga 8 or 8:30 para kay daghan kung makita kunin mo daghan kay mga bata. Nya mga wala pa na ubang mga bata. So we always remind parents nga please keep track kasi tanaw na sa mga imong mga katingalahan nga imong mga bata na wala na diay. And there were some reported na mga incident commanders were presenting to us nga Dr. Elman na napudit ay bata diri namo dito gidala naman gani tong duha ka bata dito sa police station kay wala may ni-claim. So ingon ana ba kay usay gikan ang mga parents dako ito sa Freedom Park nya pagbuto ni paingon ng mga bata diri ni dagan maglisod na sila og pangita. So we keep on announcing nya dako dili naman may madungog dito dapit sa Bethel Guest House. But when I went there after the show nang pangutan ako how was the people bali ko nung punua dito sa puno jud kaayo ang mga tawo ato. So because of that makaingon ko nga it was a tremendous success. And I was already telling a tremendous success. And the success to me happened because of the influx of visitors and people converging themselves and fellowshipping with each other.
That's good. That's good. So in other words, this truly has been a very successful Buglasan celebration, just like the previous
to God be the
years.
Glory.
Yeah, to God be the glory, just like the previous years. So perhaps as a way of ending and closing our live telecast tonight, Dr. Elman, maybe you can invite once again our televiewers to another opening salvo, no, in December.
May I invite you on behalf of the Governor Roel Ragay Digamo, who is the director also of the Pasko sa Kapitolyo, nga mo-converse punta dito with and presenting our talents, teachers this time. Most of our presenters would showcase ilang mga talents are the teachers of the DepEd, and then muhangyo na pud mi sa DepEd nga katong ilang mga presentations na sila'y part 2 during the Pasko sa Kapitolyo. It's about 4 o'clock to about to 8 o'clock para sa mga kabataan, at least sayo pa na. And then katong ng mga teachers, they will perform na from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, so that's on December 13?
December 13 for the Sayawit and parole competition. And then the nightly shows will continue until December 24. And then the search for Silakan Star selections will start on December 25 and end on December 30 for the grand champion competition.
But the festivities in the Freedom Park
will end on January 6, and napay mga nightly shows we will still have to get na-prepare na namo pod ang area, and then the different DepEds, 6 DepEds na naka-draw lots na sila sa pagkakaroon mura, og ang theme is sa ilang ibutang din nga mga display sa Christmas sa Disneyland.
So we look forward to another big celebration over at Freedom Park for the Pasko sa Kapitolyo. Yeah. So with that, we bring to a close another live episode of Thursday Night Chat. Thank you once again to the co-director of the Buglasan Festival this year. Congratulations, Dr. Elman, and to the rest of the team, the provincial government, of course to Governor Roel Ragay Digamo, and everyone who has made sure that the celebration of the Buglasan Festival is a great success for this year. So Godspeed, Dr. Elman.
Thank you so
Godspeed.
much. And thank you so much sa Phil Products and Channel 6.
Salamat po kaayo. So this has been Cecil Henove bidding everyone a pleasant evening.
I'm dancing with you. I'm your pole and all you're wearing is your shoes. You got soul, you know what to do to turn me on until I write a song about you. And you have your own engaging style, and you've got the knack to vivify, and you make my slacks a little